donkey. That was garden. It really garden. It really garden, Mama. I don't get to go. I get.
See it? I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's big and it's colored perfect. There's no flaws on it or anything.
It got a little. That one got a little bad.
That one colors a little bad.
I don't think. What? That one no good.
Yeah, this one.
It's blood. Loose. Look. I do this. Don't Mama do this. Mama. Dada.
Is all I need until my heart gives in. I will do everything I can.
Farmhouse stuff going on inside. Show y'all what I've been doing today. This is coneflower leaves. I really have a hard time saying the scientific word, so we're just going to call them coneflowers. And here are the leaves. These have huge medicinal purposes. I'm not going to get into all of that. I'm just going to tell you that I harvested some. There's tons of available information out there if you want to look that up. Sage, which I see a cute little worm right there I'm just going to get. So sage. This is moringa, mint, and I'm working on building my mint up, but I did get to harvest some today. Lavender, tons of lavender today. I'm working on also building up my thyme. That has been an herb that I've struggled with, but I did harvest a little bit. Parsley, all of my plants ended their 2 years this year, so I'm also working on building up my parsley again. Oregano, this is a big wad of oregano. I also have tarragon here. I got strawberries, peppers. These are some of the peppers that I missed from yesterday's harvest. And I already have some rosemary in my salad spinner to start washing that. In the dehydrator is peppers that I already harvested yesterday. So I'm going to be adding those fresh ones in here. I put these in yesterday afternoon. And I'm about to get other herbs and peppers in here. I want to give y'all an update on outside. The guys come and worked some today on our countertop. Yay! This is where we're at. We have the painting done, the colors on. We did decide to go with the granite countertop. This was about our most expensive option. There was one more option that I was looking at as far as it could withstand the weather, and that was concrete, but it was almost the same price to go ahead and do granite. I know that I wouldn't have any cracks in here. It's gonna last and hold up, so we decided to go ahead and do that. We're coming along backside here. We got to put a trim there along that backside trim. Of course, the cabinets just got put on yesterday, so I will be working on those. And we have a little bar up here. We talked about maybe doing a granite piece up here, but it was through the roof expensive to add this little bar, and this turned out, in my opinion, just as nice. I love how it kind of breaks up the color. The only other thing, if you noticed, the stove is still not here from Home Depot. We ordered it and it has not arrived, and the guy said, hey, we don't want to cut that out so we know the exact measurements. So our stove will go here. There will be a plug here, and running out of the back will be our gas hookup. So it is really coming along. Super excited to have this little space down here. It will be super fun to come out and do tons of stuff out here. Sweet potato beds are really growing. One other thing I wanted to show y'all was the basil. I'm going to be coming back out to get, this is all basil, that over there is basil. I also have some basil. Oh gosh, almost fell. Have some basil right here. This is all basil that I need to harvest off of. These are both varieties of basil. Here and here. This smells amazing. It's a mini smelling basil. It smells amazing. And also have basil here, as you can tell. This one is very tall. This is almost as tall as I am. Here's a different variety of basil here. That would be all of these. And some basil over here. So what I plan to do with all of this basil is hang it upside down on a curtain rod in front of the window and let it dry out that way. It will take a little bit longer, but at least I can go ahead and harvest it and it can be growing again. Strawberries back there are doing amazing. I added, you can see, some chicken coop wood chips that have been down in their coop for a little while now. So I come over here and added it in. It did rain a few minutes ago, but it did not rain a lot. The ground is damp, but it's not terrible. I am also in the process of cleaning up some loofahs. So I have these all peeled and cleaned up. This one is washed. The other ones are not washed yet, but once I wash these, I'm gonna cut these up into pieces that we can use as sponges. Now I do already have some of these in each one of our bathrooms, and I love the exfoliating scrub. I borrowed some books from my friend, and I plan on making some notes out of these books on some note cards for myself. Have been stocking up on, we found this organic vodka, and I'm going to be making some tinctures. I actually already have some glass bottles. They are on this side of the kitchen, and I plan on making some tinctures out of these bottles here with the vodka. I have several herbs already stored away. I just don't know ratios, which is what I'm going to learn. This is lavender. This is mint, which I don't think I might be making some tinctures with that. I'm gonna really look into, I've got a lot to learn, y'all. This is oregano. This is rosemary. That's thyme. Here is calendula. I've been saving those flowers up. This is moringa, parsley, basil, tarragon, and I have a few pieces of chamomile drying up here. These are cone flowers, but I showed y'all the leaves. I'm not sure about using the flowers. I believe you can use the petals. I know the leaves and the roots are used, but I have all of these. I'm pretty sure you can use the flower petals, but I'm not 100% sure. So I have a lot of learning to do. Well, I really feel like I'm all things herbs this week. My hydrator is full, and I had a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot of basil to get. This is the way I'm drying this basil. This window gets really hot in the afternoons. Oh, what a better way I could utilize this basil. So I have it washed, and I just used like a thumbtack. You can see I have one extra one right there. I just pushed thumbtacks in the top and tied them off with rubber bands, and used a piece of the rubber band to slide around the tack. I will let this stay until these get extremely crispy to touch. You can see my window all the way across over there is also full, and I have more to harvest this afternoon. Livy, Livy, what are you doing in the dishwasher? Livy, are you trying to take a bath? Hey, what are you doing? Are you trying to take a bath, or are you trying to help your sisters? What you doing? What are you doing? Are you just playing with the forks and spoons, huh?
some out a minute ago.
And threw it on the floor. I see that.
Hey, you can get some? Look. See?
You silly girl. It looks like you've had a bath with all that water on your face. Fun times. Fun times.